What's up, internet? I got a battle box, mission 51. It's gonna be freaking awesome. What's also awesome is this 6x6 back behind me. I'll talk to y'all about that a little bit later, but it ain't nice. And I'm also in front of an old turpentine steel that's in our community. So that's really cool too, just old cool stuff, change of scenery, right? But maybe y'all don't wanna know about that. You wanna know about what's in this box. So let's get right on into it. Mission 51. All right, mission 51, as always, I've got the mission card right here that has the basic, advanced, pro, and pro plus levels, the values of each level, and on the back, a write-up from yours truly, kind of telling you about what's going on in the box, what you can use it for, and all that sort of good stuff. So be sure to read it. So we're going to jump into the basic box. So first up in the basic box is a K-Bar Tactical Spork. Yes, you can make a spork tactical. Show you this thing, this is really cool. So, like I've said in the past, you know, eating ready-made meals and camp meals and backpacker pantry meals and things like that are awesome, right? But it really sucks if you gotta use your fingers to eat it or fashion something out of a stick, which is a bushcraft skill, but why do that when you have a tactical spork from K-Bar? So, as you can see here, you got your spork. So it's a fork and a spoon. Spork, that's how they came up with that, I'm sure. But this one's a little different because there's something hidden inside. What's fun eating when you can't cut something? Boom, we got a knife in there. So now you got your knife, you got your spork. Yum, 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 right? Or delicious, however you want to call it. But really cool utensil right here, small, compact, lightweight, very durable. You can easily clean it just like any other utensil at home. But it's got that cool serrated little knife right in there. The spork from K-Bar is your first item in the box. Very freaking cool and useful when you're in camp or if you're bugging out and you don't want to use your fingers, right? So that is the first item that I'll set right here on the bubby. So the next item in basic is really cool, is from Breakthrough Clean. It's military grade solvent. So a lot of you know I like shooting, especially long range shooting, and keeping a clean barrel is paramount for accuracy. This stuff works really good, and what I really like about it is it's non-toxic. It's not got a lot of bad crap in it. It doesn't smell, which sucks because some of the stuff that I've used in the past to remove copper and remove carbon from my barrels and my actions, you got to do it outside because the wife will run you out of the house if you're cleaning it in the house, right? This stuff has zero smell and it's non-toxic, so you don't have to worry about if you spill it and your dog licks up some of it, it ain't gonna kill your dog, right? But very good stuff, works really, really well, and you actually don't have to use a whole lot of this compared to some of the other cleaners and solvents that I've used. You have to use quite a bit of it. This stuff you use way less. There's a lot less residue. There's a lot less cleanup afterwards. Really, really good stuff from Breakthrough Clean. They got a lot of really cool products there, and we figured we'd introduce you to their military grade solvent. So give it a try. You can use it on carbon. You can use it not extreme heavy builds up of copper, but it does help remove some copper in your rifling of your barrels, but it works really good in your actions, really good in your AR-15s for gas impingement and things like that, and blowback type firearms where you just get a lot of buildup, especially if you're using suppressors. You get a lot of buildup of crap in your action. So this stuff right here cleans very well, safe to use, and you will be impressed when you give it a shot. So that's the second item in the basic box. Goes beside the K-Bar if it'll stand up on the bubby. So we often get products in for us to try out, you know, food products and things like that we like to include in the box. And this month we have some caffeinated snack bars from Eat Your Coffee. So you're going to get 2 of these, but there's 3 possibilities of what you're going to get. You might get 2 of the same, you might get 2 different ones. This one I got fudgy, is that even a word? Fudgy mocha latte. And I got peanut butter mocha, and you may get salted caramel macchiato. Did I say that right? So you're gonna get 2 of these possible 3 options here, and they're very freaking good. So we taste everything that comes in that's edible here at Battlebox to see if it's something that we think you guys would like. Obviously, you need nutrition. You need a way to get some calories in you, maybe a little bit of caffeine to get you going pretty good, things like that. This is really good and very effective. So I'm going to try out. I don't know which one I want because they all three were good when we went. I'm going to try the macchiato just because I think that's a funny word. Let's see. Well, put that back up there because you get to. I'm going to try the macchiato here. Smells like coffee. Smells like macchiato. I don't even know what a macchiato is. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. I'm feeling it. Caffeine's kicking in. Oh yeah. I tell you, that stuff's good, man. Yeah!
Hey, you trying to do a video?
Oh, my bad, man. That crash is a doozy. What happened? What did I do, man? Oh, crap. All right, man, I'm kind of coffee bars hardcore. I don't know what happened there, y'all. This stuff works good. So last in the basic box is from Lord & Field. It's the dungaree knife. Check that out. Packaging similar to the farmhand knife, which everybody really liked. So they've got another old school design here that they're calling the dungaree knife. It comes in the tube there with the paper wrapping, which is really cool. So this knife has a denim micarta scales, really nice, and it's got that old school feel, nice pocket knife that your granddaddy used to carry, right? Very, very cool knife right here. Real solid lockup. You can see the lock there, liner lock, folds up nice. Just a really, really nice, clean, old school, old-fashioned knife to go along with what Lord & Field actually puts out, that nice old school look. Great knives for handing down to your kids and your grandkids when you get older. Just, I love these knives. Very, very cool knife. It's good size. It's not super small like a lot of your old school folders, so it has some good size to it. It's very light. The micarta feels well, and it's kind of got that blue jeans denim look. Yeehaw. Check that out. So you got a knife in your basic box. It's always a good thing. So Advance has two items this month. The first one being the ReadyMan FORT, Foreign Object Removal Tools. This is a cool kit right here. And Daniel and I have actually had to use something similar to this in the shop before with the kids getting splinters, and actually somebody got a earbud from a headphone lodged in their ear. And this came in handy. So in this kit, you got your little deal you can roll up there. It's got ReadyMan here on the front. You get a loop, which is basically a set of magnifiers, two different magnifiers. So if something real small like a splinter or anything like that, you can use this, or whoever's helping you can use this to see a little bit better. It does have lights to help you see a little better as well. So this is really cool to have. And this is great to have for inspecting the blades on your knives. You know, make sure you got a good edge on there, right? So you got yourself a loop. You got some alcohol prep pads to clean up the area. So now into the meat and potatoes, you got yourself a pair of scissors. It folds up nicely to go in your kit. You got a really nice set. And it's hot out here, so this stuff is very pliable right now. Got a really nice set of tweezers with a very, very sharp point here. With still plenty of room for more pressure. A lot of times with some tweezers, there's not enough angle there, so even when you have your tweezers closed in on something, you really can't put any more pressure because the two ends are completely touching in this area here. This has got good design to it so that you can still put a lot of pressure down to hold on to what you're getting, splinter or whatnot. Freaking giant bug in your ear. You see that crap on Facebook? People post like people pulling animals out of their ears and stuff. It's freaking disgusting. So you got two somewhat similar tools in here as well. This one has a looped end there that you can use for, you know, some splinters that are sticking out. You can help use this to go over it and pull back to kind of get it to stick up a little more, so you can grab it with your tweezers or scraping things. And then this one here is a extremely sharp point, and it's kind of triangular design to the point to help get in, do a little digging. Need to dig in there and get your piece of metal or wood splinter or bee stinger or all that fun stuff out. This one here has a nylon loop and a magnetic tip, pointed tip as well. This is great for your eyes. So the loop here, it's like a monofilament loop. You can use that to go in and get stuff out of your eye, and you can touch your eye with it and it's not going to hurt your eye. So you can see, I think I'm touching my eye. I feel like I am. I've actually used something similar to this. I've been the idiot that's grinding, you know, pipe and stuff like that without safety glasses on. I actually had a piece of metal go in my eye one time. That helps a lot. And also this being magnetic, there's been times where you get something stuck on the inside of your eyelid, a piece of metal or something like that, and you can't get to it because it's not technically on your eye, it's inside your eyelid, where you can run this up inside your eyelid and it's magnetic, so it can help get anything that's sitting on the inside of your eyelid out. You can see here it's magnetic tip there. I don't believe the others are. So that's your magnetic tip. All compacts down nice into this kit. You can take the pieces off, you can put them back inside to protect the ends, so you don't have to worry about your ends getting damaged, or, you know, with this sharper end, you don't have to worry about it poking through your pouch there. So tons of uses for this, tons of uses. Primarily used for getting foreign objects out of your body. If it's something really big, you might need like a pair of salad tongs or something. That's not in the kit. If it's gonna take salad tongs to get it out, or an excavator, or, you know, something like that, you know, probably be best for the doctor to get it out for you. But anyway, that is your first item, which is a kit. So your first kit item in the advanced box. So second up in the advanced box is another kit. This is from Going Gear. It's the micro driver and bit set. Really cool item for working on your knives or anything small for that matter. Sunglasses, eyeglasses, little electric parts, small mechanical things, but definitely your knives, because you get plenty of knives through Battlbox, right? So this is a really cool kit. It's got 25 bits in there. Just let me open it up, show it to you, show what you got in here. So we've got some T2s up to T10, T15. We got straight screwdrivers or standards, Phillips, some Torx, all sorts of different sizes in here. So included in that, you get a pair of tweezers and this driver here. So the tweezers are for, you know, picking up the really small screws and little nuts and bolts and stuff that you may be working with, and help get them back in place so that you can tighten them back down. So that comes in handy with a little kit like this. And then your driver here has got the spin top, so you can put it into the meat of your hand. Once you get it untightened, you can easily run it in and out by simply just doing your fingers like this. So you've got a chuck here. So for instance, let's say you wanted to put a new pocket clip on this knife, or tighten it up or loosen it up, take it apart, clean it, whatever you want to do. It's very simple. You get, I think it's a T6. You get your sweaty fingers and get your T6 out. Run it down in your chuck. There's some slots here, so be sure to line your slots up so it goes in completely. Else the bit's just going to spin, right? So So you want to be sure that those slots are in the chuck all the way. Put your chuck back on, and then simply you can take your screws out of your knife, take your knife apart, or your sunglasses, or whatever it is. So plenty of different sizes right here for you to use this. Great for knife maintenance. It's a great thing to keep, you know, wherever you keep all your knives. Like we got a couple toolboxes that we keep our knives in. This is a great thing to keep on top of your toolbox that your knives are kept in, so you can keep them working in perfect shape, right? Got to keep them things right. So that is the second item in the advanced box, this cool micro driver and bit set from Going Gear. So now it's time for the Pro Box. One item in the Pro Box this month is the Wild Game Innovations. Well, technically two, but there's one of them's free. It goes with it. So it's the Wild Game Innovations Terra Extreme 10 trail camera. Ye friggin' haul. So this thing right here is really nice. So a trail camera can be used for many things, right? Number one, of course, keep tabs on your deer population. Find the one that you want to take out this season, right? Put some meat in the freezer. It definitely helps for surveillance of wildlife, right? I mean, that's what they're generally designed for. But a great item to have is portable. It's something that you can carry around with you in your vehicle. It's something you can put in a backpack. You can use it for surveillance. You can use it for, you know, watching your perimeter, making sure you know who you know is coming in and out of camp. Put it at your house. Get license plates that leave your yard. If you have somebody come in and steal something, you can probably catch their license plate as they leave. You can probably catch their faces, turn it into the police. There's tons of uses, from security to obviously using it in the field for wildlife and all of that good stuff. So what is also cool about this, it can take video. So it does 720p HD video. It's got a 10 megapixel camera in it. I got one here that's unopened because I didn't want to open this one up. Up to a 32 gigabyte SD card. We are actually throwing in a 16 gigabyte card to go with it. So you just got to add batteries and you're ready to rock and roll. It also comes with these bungee straps so that you can strap these to pretty much anything. Small trees, fence posts. You can put a post in the ground. Some people drive a T-post in the ground. You can attach it to a T-post. Really nice bungees that go around and hook into the side here. Programmable date and time, all that good stuff, and IR. So let's see here. So it's got 21 high intensity IR LEDs. So even at night, you get a good picture at up to 60 feet, I believe it is. Yep, 60 feet of distance. That is really good, and it doesn't spook the wildlife as much, and it's not going to be as noticeable to a human if that's what you're using it for. So again, these are great. I used trail cameras when we were building our house to put up on my driveways to take tabs of who was going in, who was coming out. If somebody was coming and stealing lumber or whatever, I'd get their license plate, maybe even get their face when they were driving in, and they never knew the camera was there. You can mount them up high, low, doesn't matter. Great battery life, and also it's a lot of fun to see what's lurking around in your woods, especially if you're after big bucks like me, and I didn't get one this year. He slipped me. He never came to meetings on time. So this is your pro item, the Wild Game Innovations Terra Extreme 10 megapixel camera. Very good pictures, great color pictures, and it's a yee-haw in my book. I love trail cameras. Y'all know I like fixed blades. Y'all know I like old school. I got both of them packaged into one right here. It's from Condor. It is the Huron. Let me open up the Huron with my dungaree. Huron and dungaree. That's a sharp blade right there. So, the Huron. Oh yes. So as you can see here, we got a fixed blade. It's 8.5 inches overall. It's got a 4 1/4 inch blade. It's got a kind of a hand finished sweeping blade to it, just really nice. A 1095 steel. It's got the copper and brass woven wire here that's kind of gives that old school look. You got brass fixtures here, walnut handles, full tang. Really, really cool knife right here. I think that what really sets this apart is it looks really old school. El Salvador. It's like you'd see somebody in El Salvador carrying around. It's freaking sweet. I really like the brass wire right here, but this hand finish really sets it off. It looks like it's got years behind it, and it's just going to be a really good knife to use. But what really sets this bad boy off is the sheath. This is a gorgeous sheath right here. Old school, just dangler sheath. Put your belt through there. It's got nice stitching. It's got the condor. It's got the accents right here. And when you put the knife in it, you got the complete package. Look at that bad boy. One thing about carrying fixed blades, I love carrying fixed blades, but sometimes, you're walking around and you got this giant freaking fixed blade hanging off your hip, and people look at you the same way they look at us that like to open carry our firearms, right? They kind of look at us like we're crazy. But we're smart, because that's what we do. We're prepared for anything. Need something cut? You got something to cut, right? So this still gives you the fixed blade, but it's not huge. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and it really don't take up that much more space than some of the typical multi-tools that people like to carry on their hips. So you got access to a really nice fixed blade knife with a 4 1/4 blade, and it's 1095 steel, and it just looks freaking simply awesome. Sometimes the simpler, the cooler something is. So this is a nice simple blade that just screams awesome to me. The Condor Huron 1095 high carbon fixed blade. I dig it. Definitely going to go into the everyday carry rotation with the fixed blades. And it's got a freaking place for you to put a lanyard if you want one. Got that leather sound. This is what you hear when like the cops walking up to you to give you a speeding ticket. Oh crap, here he comes. How you doing, sir? You know how fast you were going? So let me set this stuff up all nice and neat. Get some of the sweat off of my face. I'm gonna close this video out, and I'm gonna tell you something cool that you can be involved with this here 6x6 behind us. So that's mission 51 of Battlbox, folks. Really cool box this month. Technically, you got 2 knives in, wait a minute. If you got the Pro Plus, you got 3 knives because you got yourself a K-bar knife in your spork right there. So that's really cool. So 2 knives in basic, including the spork, and of course the Condor Huron right here, which was the Pro Plus item. Really cool box this month. I really dig the trail camera here. Very useful in many different ways. Of course, the foreign object removal tool is great. And if you really want to bounce around like a squirrel on caffeine, try some of that there caffeine bar. I've been sweating ever since. But and then the tool right here, the bit set, really great tool to have in close proximity with where you keep your knives and where you maintain your knives. You're really going to enjoy that. It's a great tool to have, and kind of rounds out being a knife collector, having a good tool set so you can work on your knives. So that is mission 51. Next month, mission 52 is going to be the biggest and heaviest box we've ever sent, okay? It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm going to have a leak coming out next week, so be sure to watch that because you're going to want to know what's in this thing. Awesome, awesome box next month. As always, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe buttons. If you want to find out more about Battlbox, you can find us at battlbox.com, battlbox.com. Now, about this freaking thing back here. So Daniel got this 6x6 to outfit as a bug out vehicle, but we want you guys to be involved with helping us rig this thing out. So if you're a subscriber, you have access to the Facebook members only page for our Battlebox subscribers, and we're going to be posting things periodically that you guys are going to get to vote and choose how we rig this thing out, all the way to just cosmetic design, to what kind of gear goes in it, the whole 9. So this is a really cool Jeep right here. It's a 6x6. It's got rear steering. The thing can turn on a dime like a normal Jeep, although it is long. Rides like a Cadillac. Has a big old bad engine in it, and it's really freaking cool. But we're going to make it cooler, and we want you to be a part of that. So if you are a subscriber to Battlbox, be sure to go to the Facebook and find the members only, the Battlbox members only page, and you can join that, and you can be a part of rigging that bad boy out with us here at Battlbox. Very, very fun. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next month with the biggest box, the heaviest box ever at Battlbox. Yeehaw. I tell you, that stuff's good, man.